Alright, here was the whole thing. Vitavon drive shafts. That one, my 4-link, was rubbing just a little bit on the drive shaft. I kind of thought it would under a certain type of flex. Just, you can see, just, let's see, just barely touches it, and that's under full compression. Actually, there's a little bit of light between there. Yeah, so I made my ESC mount that just barely has clearance for the servo. Has a servo on axle, vitavon link, some brass deals there. And I used had a cheap metal one of these off AliExpress, and then so I used a plastic one in the front. Battery mount in the middle. FRD 6 transmission. Got the stock differential in the rear, and I have the Vitavon Mod 1.6 overdrive in the front. This has the stock shock caps and Samick shock caps up front, brass front shock caps up front. Man, that steering angle is so much better now. The overdrive with the steering angle, servo and axle. SCX6 is finally where I want it. Man, I had to do a lot of trimming on the body. Look at that. Look at that for the tires, and I think it still rubs a little bit. I also had to change the bumper. You see that? I had to reprint the bumper so there's tire clearance. I'm using Three Brothers anti-foams. I have the Hobby Sole adjustable wheels. The Vitavon 1.6 overdrive gear for the front. And using the stock in the rear, which should give me about 20 something % overdrive, which is the most you can get as far as I'm aware on the SCX6. I have the Samick brass shock cups in the front, and I have some brass hubs in the front, and the brass diff cover from Vitavon on the front, aluminum one on the rear. mounted the battery and the ESC up front too. Trying to get as much weight in the front as possible compared to the back at least. They don't make brass wheel rings like they do on the 10th scales for the SCX6. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think it was doing that last time I came out here. I think this line was doable. Maybe it was, I don't remember. I remember I could do this, but it would kind of struggle. Maybe someone's moved the rocks since then too, though. Let's see if that weight bias does its trick here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that overdrive too. This is the first time driving it with servo on axle and the extra overdrive. The steering angle is definitely a huge upgrade. Okay, so this is where I started that trail before, so let's see if I can kind of go the same route I did before. Oh, another thing I did was I trimmed the sliders a little bit. The stock sliders. Why is this being such a pain? Okay. I'm gonna try a different approach. Using the 9-tooth pinion. Still. The VRD 6 or FRD 6 transmission. And the Hobby Wing Axe R3 2000 kV combo. I really wish that this transmission was not geared so high. It's like it's designed for portals or something. With the stock transmission, the 2000 kV was just fine. With this transmission, it makes me kind of wish I would have got the 1700. Wait, I didn't go this way, did I? Let's go on the easy route now. I'm distracted talking. Let's go. Let's find a difficult route. Jeez, that steering angle is so much better. There we go. Let's see if I can make it up this what appears to be an impossible line. Apparently it is impossible. There we go. Let's go this way. So we'll probably set this up for a 10th scale. So this is my first run testing out my DIY 4-link job. See if the epoxy glue is strong enough to hold up too. Goodness, steering angle and that overdrive is probably a lot of the improvements on steering. Also, it's like another 7% more. Oh yeah, so it's 21. Should be 21% overdrive right now. Also, improvement is I actually soldered wire plug for my direct power servo into the power side of the battery instead of using the balance lead to power the servo. Just feels a little better. Maybe it'll help prevent brownouts. Oh. Woo! You can hear the fan on the ESC turned on. I wonder how hot it is. Oop, bound up a little bit there. No. There we go. Okay. Where are we going to come up at? See if I can pick the loosest gravel spot to come up. Jeez. Yeah, I guess it did it. do a little quick temp check. Since this is the first time running it with overdrive. No, it's barely even warm. Barely even warm into the touch. Okay. It's on full S right now.